Hey customers, um, Jay, as most of you have met and know, have been talking, we just want to be able to update everyone on our customer list, potential customers as well, at some instances, what we're doing in BidPixel. So you've got a little bit of transparency on what we're doing day to day on your ad accounts. Now, we thought we'd have a quick little chat, and we're going to send out some emails on a little bit of a frequent basis, just so you've got an idea of what BidPixel's doing behind the scenes. Now, Jay, you've been with us for about 18 months now, going on 2 years, and we've kind of morphed a little bit since Jay first came on with us. So for those of you that don't know, Jay actually got elevated to COO or operating officer a couple of months ago, and he's now got a part ownership in BidPixel. So the work that he does on your accounts, he's got a real sense of ownership on. So we welcomed Jay and gave him that opportunity while we could. The other thing that Jay's been doing now is he's a lot more strategy based. So he doesn't actually look after a lot of accounts himself. He spends a lot of his time working with the team, looking over your accounts and just making sure that the strategy is correct and there's no holes in what we're doing, and reducing the potential for human error, but also implementing new ideas onto your accounts so that we can get the best results for everyone. So Jay, what's your day-to-day job at the moment? What do you do?
Combination, mainly dialing in with our staff, so talking with all of our ad managers, looking after accounts to see what's happening on their accounts, updates on where things are at, looking over the data and the numbers that we see coming through, and then just talking about best ways to optimize and best ways to leverage the data that we're seeing. Another really thing we do, which we might touch on later on, is where because I'm now able to get my eyes across multiple accounts, multiple industries and sectors with all of the clients that we manage, is we're able to kind of see what's working in one sector and whether that might translate to another as well. And so it's given us the opportunity to, just to consolidate our knowledge, consolidate strategies, and get some much deeper level of understanding in terms of what we're seeing over the entire platform as a whole.
Cool. So from our client's point of view, you might be watching this and you might be one of our e-commerce stores. You might be a brand new little startup e-com store who's not really pushing a lot of ad spend, or you might be one of our bigger e-com stores that in a busy period of the year could spend literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a month on ad spend. What we try to do is make sure that we're taking that strategy. So if we've got someone spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, we can take that strategy and push it across to a client spending less. And although it's going to take us a little bit longer to get a result because we don't have the ad spend for the testing, we know what's working on a bigger scale, and we can definitely implement some of those things on a smaller scale. I think one of the cool things that you talked about is different verticals there too, hey? So like if you're an e-commerce client, you might have some strategy that we can use on a lead generation client or a brand awareness client as well. And we can start seeing some stuff that ties across in that regard.
Yeah, absolutely. So even it's super common and I would say recommended as an e-com store to have a really strong email sequence. So if someone visits your page or they're they've a purchaser in the past, they go into an automated email sequence where we can follow them up if they've abandoned a cart or letting them know upcoming sales or products, promotions, collections, etc. But then being able to take that information from an e-com world and translate that over to, say, professional services where you might have an accountant or a builder, or etc., and go, okay, let's use the same philosophy in terms of email nurturing, email sequences, what's working in the e-com vertical, and how can that translate over to a professional services industry, and therefore go, okay, these sorts of call to actions might work, or this phrasing might work, or copy might work, or the delay time between emails might work differently in that, depending on the industry and the vertical.
Yeah, cool. So moving on from there, as we get more and more clients, big to small, different industries, what we're also doing is broadening our team out as well. So when we really niche down BidPixel, and some of you have been with us since we were called 7 and 7, and we were a full service agency, we really niched down BidPixel to be really good at just one thing, and that was Facebook advertising. What we've been doing is slowly introducing back into our level of service what we can offer that is complementary to the Facebook ads themselves. So as we've grown the team out, we've now found ourselves, so we've got Jay and his ad management team. We've now also got a Google AdWords section of the business, we've just employed Josh, who I'll do a little video with maybe next week. And Josh is our conversion rate optimizer and website developer. So he can help clients take their websites that are underperforming and get them to a level where they're going to convert better. Or building out landing pages for customers a lot quicker and efficient so that we can actually get a measurable result on leads through landing pages. Who else have we put on, Jay? We've got...
we have graphic designers. So we've got Chris, who's on, his background's graphic design. He's been doing a lot of work in terms of creatives for us as well, which is, been seeing, we've got at the moment a very heavy focus on creatives, and that's been an amazing asset for us. Copywriters, so dedicated copywriters and content creators. What else?
So we've always had Ivan, who's our video editing guy, and we've really started utilising him a lot more now. So you'll find that Jay or one of your account managers might be reaching out to you and asking if we can start working with some more video creative for your ads. And we've got a real push over the next couple of months with our team just to be creating better experiences for your customers. So if that's through video editing or if that's through better creative design, that's definitely something that we'll be working with you on. So if your account manager reaches out to you and asks you if you do want to partake in some of that, we recommend you take us up on that, because we want to help you elevate your brand experience and your customer experience when they're seeing your advertising.
Yeah, and for us, because we're in the platform, all day, every day, we want to make sure we're leveraging the best of each individual section of it, whether that is a copy or the creative, the strategy, and just kind of rather than just have a one size fits all and jack of all trades, master of none. We really want to focus on having those masters in each individual area, and basically release them onto an account and say, let's make it work.
So that comes back to that Google Circle mentality. So a Google Circle mentality is one account manager and then bring in a creative person, a copywriter, a videographer, and collaborate on your account as a client to make sure you're getting the best experiences we can. So look, we just wanted to create a really quick little video today. That's it. We're going to send these out frequently via an email just to keep you updated on what we're doing on the back end. Because honestly, we've worked with a few clients recently that kind of say, well, how are you growing? What is changing? We see your presence is getting bigger and bigger. We just want to make sure that you know what we're doing. So we'll do quick little videos. One week it might be Jay by himself. One week it might be me. We might get one of the team on and talk about, so Josh, we might talk about websites and conversion rate optimization. But just to give you a bit of an insight in where your management fee is going, and to give you a bit of an insight on what's trending in the advertising world and where we're going to start taking your account as things evolve and change. Guys, that's it. We'll send these emails out as frequently as I can. Like I said, we'll just keep you updated, let you know where your management fee is going and where your ad accounts are trending. If you've got any questions, you can reply directly to this email. Reach out to your account manager if you want to. Next week, our team is going to be in Byron Bay together, so we'll be working on your account still a portion of the day, but we're doing some team building and some planning for the next financial year. If you do want to talk to your account manager, probably the best time next week is going to be Monday, we will be working together in one location for the rest of the week and a little bit predisposed. So guys, bless you all. Thanks for watching this video. Email back to us and Jay and I or your account manager can help you out with anything. Perfect, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.